What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns here, and today I am going to be ranting. That's right, every now and then I like to get on my soapbox and talk about things that are kind of bothering me concerning Grand Theft Auto Online. Today it is modding, modders, mods. Now, before we get started and before a whole bunch of modders in the community get all pissed off at me, no, I'm not talking about the modders that create cool stuff. Like in Skyrim, for example. Skyrim would not be still alive on PC and flourishing with all the various mods that have been added and enhancements and improvements if it wasn't for the modders. And when Grand Theft Auto 5 and GTA Online come out in the few months for PS4, Xbox One, and specifically PC, it's going to make an entire new world for modders to make things for. And a lot of gamers across the world are going to thoroughly enjoy going into the world of Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto Online on PC for years to come because of everything that the modders are going to make for that. So I don't have a problem with modders that create things. Modders that are making new skins and new weapons and new missions in Skyrim, for example, that add to it, added value that you didn't expect you were going to get when you purchased it. I'm talking about the modders that are mischievous, that are kind of like gremlins, that like to wreak havoc, or as Alfred says, some modders just like to watch the world burn. I know that's not exactly what he said, but the point is, we've seen that a lot lately in Grand Theft Auto Online with the UFO invasion, with marijuana all over the place. Of course, the marijuana wasn't that big of a deal, but then recently we've had the Ferris wheel, or Ferris wheels, whatever you want to call it, popping up all over the place. Very similar to how the UFOs were spawning. Now, a lot of these things seem funny, I'll admit, to the random gamer that pops into a lobby and sees a whole bunch of UFOs or marijuana on the ground or Ferris wheels laying all over the place. But what kind of sort of concerns me about this whole thing is the possibility that these UFOs, Ferris wheels, whatever the hell else comes next, is potentially causing problems with the game itself, the coding, the programming, and what have you. Now, I realize that Rockstar is a big giant company, and they probably have a staff dedicated to dealing with the bugs and the glitches that pop up during the game, and whenever they release a patch for the next DLC, a lot of the stuff that is patched is because of a certain number of employees that work in the programming department. But when modders come in and they add all this stuff like the UFOs and whatnot, that's adding more things that they have to go and fix and repair and causes potential damage and harm to the game itself. So my concern might be a bit far-fetched that eventually, what if they add something that spirals out of control that ends up causing the game itself to crash and the servers to blow up? And I don't think that's going to happen, but anyways, that's one of my issues with modders that act this way. Not all modders, mind you, but those that have nothing better to do with their time other than, of course, causing mischief, mayhem, destruction, chaos, in the hopes of eventually bringing the whole system down. I don't know, I'm not one of these modders, but it just seems that way, that some of them are just out for a little bit of fun and others may have more nefarious purposes. Who knows? Now it's time for a sob story, and for that I may require a violin. That's right, sweet violin music. Okay, so the other day I popped into a random public lobby and I heard an indicator that you usually get whenever you want an achievement or you have a new item. So I go to the store, and lo and behold, I have a Rockstar t-shirt, one of these verified Rockstar shirts, and I'm like, awesome, because I'm a creator. I have made various races and death matches and captures, none of which have been verified to this date. But I've always imagined that maybe one of them, one day, somewhere down the road, might actually achieve the title of verified. And I was just thinking, yes, alright, awesome. And this was a few days before Wednesday. Of course, Wednesday was when Rockstar came out with the hashtag I'm Not a Hipster creator winners. And I was just thinking, well, maybe one of my captures that I submitted won. Maybe it won, because I spent hours working on it, tweaking it over the past several months. And I know in the back of my head I had this going on, but at the same time I was also pessimistic, thinking, oh, maybe it's just some sort of glitch or some sort of modder thing. But it grew like a seed, you know, and I was like thinking, all right, so which one of my jobs is it? Which one was it? I can't wait. It wasn't really about the money. I mean, even though that $1 million in Grand Theft Auto currency would have been nice, it wasn't about the hipster license plate that I might or may not have won. It wasn't really about the t-shirt itself. It was just the fact that something that I created was about to be recognized. Well, at least I was hoping it would. It's kind of like an artist finally getting something put on the wall of a museum. Whether it's a small museum or a big museum, even though there's hundreds of other paintings, you're thinking, hey, at least I got something up there for people to walk by and check out. And that's kind of how I was feeling. Of course, lo and behold, Wednesday comes along and they release the new verified jobs, and I look at the list and no, I was not included. While this really didn't surprise or shock me because I had a feeling it was a modder thing that happened, even though I had nothing to do with it, I just happened to jump into a random lobby. Similar to what happened months ago when they had the whole money glitch where everyone was getting like millions and millions of dollars. That happened to me as well. This was different though because I actually thought that maybe, just maybe, one of my jobs got verified. And I gotta admit, when I looked over the list and I didn't see my name or my job that I submitted for I'm Not a Hipster, I gotta say I was a little disappointed, a little hurt. Now, first off, I want to say this. Congratulations to all the winners, to all those that actually won, that got your jobs verified. That's awesome. But at the same time, I hope you can understand what I'm saying. And yes, the music can stop now. No more violin music. Thank you for stopping by. It just felt like that how you, when you're younger, you participate in various sporting events, and when the awards are given, you're given a sweet ribbon or a trophy or a plaque, and you're like, all right, awesome, I got this ribbon, I got this trophy, I got this plaque, and you read it, and it says participant or participation award, and you're like, what the that sucks. That's how I kind of feel about this Rockstar verified shirt that is in my wardrobe now, because I have nothing to show for that. I have nothing to say, hey, I won this shirt for this specific job, for this race, for this death match, or this capture I spent hours and hours working on. So fuck you to the modders that was responsible for that. Fuck you very much. Okay, anyways, if you feel my pain, please hit the like button. And what are some of the things that you don't like that modders have been doing since Grand Theft Auto Online launched? And if you agree with me, also, please hit the like button. Be sure and check out my channel. I post content daily, 7 days a week. And if you like my content, please hit the subscribe button. That helps my gaming channel grow. It also inspires me to make more videos for you. Plus, don't forget to check out my brand spanking new Facebook page. Go over there and like that as well. I could use all the love I could get today. I'm a little sad. Anyways, thanks for watching.